Hey everybody, it is day 362 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every single day and I put it on YouTube and I track my progress on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1527, and let's see who I'm playing today. Dimalebedev 123. Dima Lebedev 123 out of Russia. We've got a 1721 rated player today. We've got the Vienna Gambit here. And what do I play here? I think I'm going to take... Actually, I'm going to block this. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what to play here. I should know. Why am I blanking? Yeah, I'm going to take... They take... I get my knight out to block this check. They still might come down and pin. But I need to get my bishop out here. Yeah, I think I get my bishop out. Still. And then castle kingside. Got this open file. Could be fun. Could be a fun game. Up that F file. Oh, 1721 out of Russia. Let's see how I do here. Interesting knight g4 move. I could kick it out, but that would ruin some of my structure there. There's no immediate threat. So let's... but if they do this, then I wouldn't be able to castle anymore. But if I do it now, then this is check. If I castle now, they come in check here, and they fork. But I've got this. No. They take. Okay. Wondering why it's taken me so long here. I should know this. Let's kick this knight out. Kick the knight back. Then I can do, then I can block here. Then castle queenside eventually. Take this to double up their pawns, and then they'll probably castle. No, they might still castle kingside to get that open file, but now I can at least pin here. Is that a good idea to pin? Or do I go for the bishop? Let's see. Let's go here first, and then I can attack the bishop. Maybe here. here and then there. So that way that would pin my queen against the king. Definitely don't want that. This pawn right there is saying, so this, but queen comes in here and actively develops. This, then this, and this. Ooh, could be. Let's try it. Got 7 minutes left to my opponent's 9. I am reading the comments. I do know that I need to go quicker here in the middle game, so I'm gonna try, but it's just, I don't want to blunder. It's not fun to blunder. It's more fun for me to scramble in the end game than it is to blunder, if I'm just being truthful here. Take, but then the queen gets active. And then I can add attackers, but I'm gonna castle and gain this open file. I don't know if I have enough protection there, but I know the queen, if they recapture with the queen on this side of the board is favorable. These aren't going anywhere. Yeah, there's nowhere else to really go with this one. Oh, they do capture with the pawn. Attack the pawn here. They can pump it up. But then I've got this. Double attack. Dima Lebedev, 1, 2, 3. Good job of defending both. I'll add an attacker here. Can they add another defender somehow? This. Okay. But now this attacks. This exchanges queens. Ah, yes. Let's do this. Exchange queens. And then I'm attacking this and the fork possibilities. So they're going to go here. And is there a way? They're defending that square. Darn it. I could add this. Let's slow it down a little bit here. This wins a pawn. Let's see. No, not necessarily. This attacks this. go here. Because if I go here and actually, let's double up rooks. Double up over here, and then if I come down and they take and I take and they recapture, then I've got the rook. If I can get over there. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Is my strategy going to work? Nobody knows. Ah, but now they can take back with the rook instead of this. But now this is attacked twice and only defended once, so yep, that was inevitable. Now I can attack here and then come in check. If they take, then okay. Attacking the rook here, they go there, I come down, check. If they take, I win the rook. Ooh. Let's take with the rook. That's check. If they take, let's check again. They move their king, and then I take this rook over here. Knight's way over there. That's good for me. Let's take off some pawns. Let's get a check and then win this pawn. Attacking that pawn. Feeling pretty good about this, ladies and gentlemen. Now comes the hard part. Not choking. Joking, easier said than done, eh, folks? Let's see. Okay, that knight isn't going anywhere. But gotta be careful of the pawn. I don't want to somehow get free. Now I can push mine. Okay, I think this is an easy trade. Fork the king, win the knight. I guess I could have taken with the rook. Yeah. This is, wait, let's see. They take and they take. I close it down. Take. All right, sacrificing some pieces to corner off the king, and then I can push this guy without any worry. Yay. Just can't stalemate now. I probably expect a resignation here. Yep. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on day 362, I beat somebody who was rated 1721. Hey now. If you've been following this journey for a while, you know that that's a big accomplishment. So, pardon me if I relish this moment for a little bit. I played with 88% accuracy. I only had 1 miss and 2 inaccuracies. Let's go through it. The Vienna Gambit. So that was an inaccuracy here. I gave black a little bit of an advantage by taking. The best move would have been to develop the knight there, and then probably out this, and then castle. But if I do this and then they take the pawn, I just grab the center here and attack the pawn here. And I think that they could defend it here, but I just take with the knight. They could defend with the knight here, but then I actually go g3, and if takes, then takes. Oh wait, if they take there, that's an inaccuracy, because then I can go here, and if they try and take, I recapture with the bishop. If they try and kick me out, then I go queen, bishop c4, and if takes, then check, and then I've got a huge advantage there. Oh, I probably would just capture right away then. That's probably what I would have done, even though the other was probably a better move. They kick my queen away. Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to go too much into this, but this was a slight inaccuracy. But I developed the knight anyways. They get their bishop out, which is an inaccuracy, and then kicking out the knight was a good move. The best move would have been to close that off, and then if they would have come down here, I couldn't have castled, but I could have gone rook f1. I didn't think about that. But the best move here was this, and there is no fork potential. They're just preventing me from castling queenside. And from here, they probably would have developed, and I would have even had a chance to kind of get my other bishop engaged here. Maybe pin the knight. But they retreat. I then close off the pawn chain. Bishop comes out. I take, and right here I have a 0.4 advantage. So pretty even game. Good move, good move, good move. Best move, best move. Castling was the best move, so I'm glad I didn't prematurely take that. Taking at this point was a great move. A better move for them would have been to take with the queen. We get our queens into the game. Best move, and then this blunder, which I didn't play the best move. The blunder was real. It was a real blunder, but I should have taken with the knight. So in my head here, I'm thinking, okay, if I take and exchange queens, I'm attacking this, and if they somehow retreat that way, then I've got the fork here. But then once they do this, then I can have like a way to attack that square and continue with the fork attack. But I've also got this open file on the rook. And so I decided to take the queens off the board at this point, which really I think helped me in the long run. Because taking with their queen was an inaccuracy. They should have blocked. And then if I would have taken, then they could take with a king and still and get my my pieces out of there. The knight can't have a chance to come in, because once my knight was in there, it was pretty steady. And then this was a miss. That was the only miss that I had in the game. And my thought was doubling up the rooks, which actually did end up helping me a significant amount. The other move I was thinking about was bishop b6, just to add another attacker on that square. But that was a mistake, so I'm glad I didn't do that. The best move at this point, let's see, would have been let's see. The other one I was thinking about was bishop g5. That's a mistake. Did I just pick the wrong square to move my rook to? No? Oh, interesting. Okay. So take with check. If they recapture, rook takes f6. Gets my rook into the game much further down the board than just waiting to double it up down here. I didn't see that knight sacrifice. But my opponent incorrectly played this move to g6, which did allow me to double up the rooks, which was my plan to begin with. Although taking the knight at that point was possible, because after recaptures, I've got this fork, which I spotted earlier, but I didn't come back to it in this moment. But nonetheless, they come in to defend, at which point I attacked the rook, which was the best move, and I knew that they would have to move their rook off of the a8 square, and then I come down here, which was a good move, to add yet another attacker on f6, and after king moves in, I take, allowing this, which is the best move, and then I've got this taking the rook off the board. Now, this is a I think this should have been a blunder, because it would have I could have taken here, but at this point I was so far ahead in the advantage that coming down here and doing a few moves before was equally as good. And then from there, it's just a matter of not messing up, getting some checks, taking pieces off the board, and then after the king takes there, I fork and take the knight. Could have taken with there and probably ended things a little bit sooner. But yeah, after the knights are off the board, and I close off this whole side of the board here, so the king doesn't even have a chance to come over to this side, I can just promote this pass pawn here, which is what I did, and we get a resignation. So, ladies and gentlemen, there it is, day 362 on my journey to 2000, and until next time.